And you guys couldn't even hear me. Now I'm unmuted. See, this is what happens when I have those meetings. I come in here and I look around and see what's going on. Let me make sure I got this stuff posted right out here on YouTube. YouTube. Hopefully you guys are having a good morning. It is absolutely pouring down where I am. Raining sideways. Always love it. But hopefully it gets hot after this. Real hot. Okay, so I got everything in there now. No, One Life, I didn't cut my Friday trade. I did not. Did not cut it. Still holding it. But anyway, Veru SAIL and what was the other one? MSP is up 20%. I'll look at it, see where it's doing, what it's doing. And then Billy, which I don't really like down there. Twitter. Oh yeah, did y'all see the post that I put in Discord about Elon Musk not wanting to join Twitter's board? He refused. I know that's gonna be a crazy, crazy thing with Elon Musk refusing to do that. Let me actually go to Twitter and see how it's affecting it. Is it going down? Because we said last week, I was like, man, he's trying to destroy Twitter. He is literally trying to destroy Twitter. But let's pop over here to Street Smart Edge. Check out the SPY real quick. I see the SPY down here doing his thing. Had a little bit of a dip, came back up a little bit. Twitter actually going up a little bit. Came from the 44 up to the 47. MSP. I don't like that. SAIL. Don't like that. Veru. The only one really giving those cheap shots up there. Yeah, I'm still holding my BWV trade. What's up, Daniel B? Um, it came down. They had a offering at $9, right? Came down to $9, and now it's just floating around the $9 level. So I'm like, well, we'll see what happens. My line in the sand. Um, I was looking at 850 for a line in the sand, but we'll see. Let's actually look at it on this chart here. Where did it go? EWB. Okay. So over here on TOS, BWV did come down and had this previous high up here at the 15, but I was like, man, I think this thing can bounce back up here. But at this point, it's just taking its time, just waddling around here. And I'm still holding that position, but just waiting on it. Twitter continuing up to this previous trend. What's this trend at? 47.50, where it should see some resistance up here, 47.90-ish. Getting on up there though. Wow. Pushing up to the 4750. Previous resistance level was at 4780-ish level. Yep. Yeah, I don't know where this thing wants to stop. Let's see, has this. I didn't expect it to pop up after Elon said he wasn't joining Twitter or Twitter's board. Coming on down there. Veru, what did you end up doing out of your open? Came up from the 5, dipped down to the 567, came back up to the 624. Veru working its way up here to the top. Top is 625. Didn't see any killer news today, being Monday. So they may drop news throughout the day. Veru being pushed down from this 616-ish area, but it's kind of grinding. Anything else receiving some pretty nice volume anywhere? What was Veru's news again? Let me see. Veru Cebalut. Oh, this is a medical stock. Phase 3 study with severe COVID-19 patients. So it's more COVID stuff on Veru. The chart here doesn't look super strong. It gapped up from the 450 up here to the 614. Has the 200 moving average up there at about the $7. So we'll see what they want to do. What's up, Dallas? Yeah, we'll see what they want to do on Veru, but it's just horsing around right now. Holding ATER and BBIG. Let's check those out. ATER and BBIG. What's the news on BBIG? Or is this a continuation? BBIG had news back on the 8th. The stock is a top Reddit short squeeze mentioned on Friday. Okay, so Reddit squeeze on BBIG. What about ATER? ATER had a little bit of news today. What's the news for today? I don't even know if this is specific to it. No, this is just top gainers. It just showed up on the top gainers or losers list. Last news on it was Nasdaq. No, that's not news for that. Ethereum whale trade spotted. Hmm. Okay. Twitter hit the top up there and it's coming back down a little bit. The top of Twitter was 47.80. Veru also pulling back. What's up, Lori, GD, Daniel B, One Life, Jimmy? We're out here kind of in observation mode right now. BBIG is still doing its thing. So it opened up around this 260, so it went up 20 cents. Nice little rip out there to the top, but maybe ready to take a little trip back down. Yeah. BBIG pushing on out of there. Nice movement up. ATER. Coming down just a little bit. Hmm. BBG, I almost broke that $3. Will it need to consolidate before it tries that though? ATR coming back down. Let's see, 433.30. Does the SPY want to push on back down? Out of ATER? Yeah, I kind of figured that thing was looking kind of crazy. Got a little bit of a double top up here on BBIG on the 5 minute, breaking that a little bit up there to the 291, trying to get up to that $3. Kind of struggling even to get it's struggling at each and every cent. So 91, 92, 93 is kind of struggling. Twitter came back up to this little flat top here, 47.66. Can it continue to push? Good morning, Lauren. Ain't actually getting movement. This thing dropped down to the 63, pop back up here to the 64. So it is making full dollar moves, just not moving big at all. BBIG taking a lot of time up here right under the $3 level. Probably needs to see a pullback. ATER never did do anything else there. AT&T short interest. Go to AT&T. Wow, AT&T got murdered down here. Dropped a whole 20%. What did they do? AT&T has complicated trading in its stock. AT&T stock jumps after JP Morgan turns bullish. But what was the reason for the fall? Discovery, prices. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know. A big move down on a big company though. SoFi, Tilray, still moving a little bit. Not looking great on a daily chart. Plug. Twitter about to retest this high. Wants to push a little bit more. It's running into this resistance here that it's been following. So let's see if they can break out of the 48. It starts to hold at 47.50. It's going to look real dangerous. But it's getting shorted back down to this indecision area of the 47.15. If it can hold above that, it'll probably go higher. But let's see what those shorts want to do. Let's also check out the volume. Had a pretty nice sell-off of 3 million shares. And then had a lot of buying. So we'll see if that buying continues over the 48. 47.84 is the high of day. Let's see if it'll go ahead and test through that. Veru also making new highs there. 630 was the breakout, and just continue to grind higher. Okay, Twitter did have a nice double top up there, making its way back down now. 47.84 was that big break point that it could not get to. It did respect that downwards trend that it's been having, but it's gonna have to come down a little bit more though. SPY going red on the day once again, continuing to pull those green to red moves, getting held down across this level of the 44.25. Let's see if it'll eventually end up breaking it. Let's put this as a resistance. Let me make sure there's not a tornado outside real quick. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're gonna live. It's just raining sideways. That's all. And AT&T making a drop like this, man. I wonder what that recovery is gonna look like. It's coming down super cheap. I'm with Verizon anyway, so I don't know about AT&T. Anybody has AT&T, how is their service? What's your review on AT&T? Or do you just have them because they're the only provider in your area? Jimmy said had AT&T for years, no issues. Well, AT&T looks to be dropped from the 24 down to the 19. I wonder, would it be a nice little pick? Okay. Wonder, will it be a nice little pickup for a portfolio down here? I need to continue looking into AT&T though. Let me see. Yep, there. Dallas says AT&T is phasing out their 3G network. The sunset is this April. Mm. So they're completely converting to 5G or 4G. They had a merger here, kind of made them come down a little bit. I'm gonna wait and see where this thing wants to go. It has a bottom of the 1836 for, I guess, a little bit of support. Has a high of day up here of the 1939. See if I can find any other ones like that. Nvidia came back up a little bit off that bottom of the 218. Has a previous points of the 210 down here that look to be some support. I actually probably need to do an area instead of doing that. So let's see, draw resistance. So somewhere in this range. Twitter coming back down and testing the 4680. Donnell, Vero is still moving. Vero looks like it's at the top. It may need to dip a little bit. Is this the high of day? We don't know yet. Well, Vero still yanking up. Yanked up about 14 cents there. Well, Veru, you officially trade bigs and mids. Um, I mean, but they're still, most of the ones I trade are still small cap though. Pretty small cap. It just depends. Like with AT&T dropping like this, man, I'm like, this big old drop on this company that I've seen go up for years and years and years, I think is gonna recover. That's more of a psychological play rather than focusing on whether it's a big or mid. I think. I don't know. I just think it can definitely get back up. But looking at the daily chart does kind of look like a nightmare out here on TOS. Look at that drop down. Boop. Twitter did end up coming down through this little previous level of the 4680 there, pushing on down. Had a nice little, what looks like a double top on the 5 minute. A little bit more confirmation on the 15. So let me check all this other stuff over here. Nothing else is looking great. Twitter got all, I mean, not Twitter, Veru got all the way up to the 7s, high of day. A nice little breakout. So if you're scalping the tops, that would have been a nice one if you held after this little fake breakout. Broke out there 630, came back down, and then ripped through the 630s there for a nice little 60-cent run. Good morning, SB. Dallas says Hoth, Hoth. Hoth had a nice little pre-market, little run up from these 60 cents all the way up to $1.70. Why did it do that? Why? Let's see. Why are Health Therapeutics shares surging more than 100% today? Health Therapeutics says its HTKIT treatment shows ability to prevent cancer cell growth. Let's read more into this. Okay. Maintain. Therapeutic shares trading on phone. Ah. Okay. So they had a presentation, and then announces this Dr. Stephanie Jones will be presenting an overview, filed a patent, cooperation treaty patent, application for use for for use of its current portfolio of therapeutics to treat and prevent Alzheimer's disease. What's this one say? Against aggressive cancer cells. What kind of cancer? Or is it all cancer? Through a sponsored scientific research in vitro. Okay, so it's flipping out the key cancer signal that is involved in multiple aggressive cancers. Okay. That was not bad, actually. Let's go do some further reading into it, though. Lower floats, okay. Um, Definitely can get moving. And we have seen biopharmaceuticals going kind of nuts. And let's see, where can it pull down to? What, the 116-ish level? High of day was up here at the 163. Look at the daily. Okay, so over here on the yearly chart, it gapped all the way up above the 200 moving average. 200 moving average is down here at 99 cents. Previous high. You see here on the yearly chart, it's just been coming down into this little dip. Not bad though. Veru ended up absolutely annihilating $7. So it did break over the 200 moving average here of the $7. So at this point, it's like where does it want to stop, right? The SPY did end up making a new low down here to the 442. Hoth getting a little bit of action off of this bottom. Has a high of day up here, 163. AT&T just coming up to that little trend line but going down. I just really think AT&T can recover, but it's just got a long recovery ahead of it. So got to wait for it to consolidate and kind of set up on the daily chart rather than the short term. Okay, looks like Vero wants to go up even more. This is a crazy extension. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 minutes of extension with more. AT&T coming back up. It's probably going to go ahead and break here. Right through there. Top side is a 931 or 1931. Can it test up here to the, that's only 6 cents though. From that breakout, 30 up to the 37 is 7 cents. That's why I said it might be a more longer term investment, because 7 cents, not what we're looking for. Dallas says AT&T does look like it will recover. I saw the same chart with RUSL the other day. RUSL is the cumulative Russia index. Even after declaring war, it had minor recovery. And then Donnell says Veru may go to 9.50 if it breaks $8 per daily chart. Go look. Veru. Veru should crack right here. 775 is the high. Just does not want to slow down. Can it rush into the 80s? Yep, there it goes into the 80s. Quick pop into the 80s. Yeah, after this extension, it's been running a race all day long, and I just don't know how much more running it can do. I mean, this is an amazing rip already. It's got to rest. Bottom of this candle, 15, wait. Hour chart, 715 is the place where it's probably gonna come down and test through. 715. Twitter back at the 46, continuing downward now. That opening candle, the bottom of the body of this opening candle looks to be the 45.75-ish area. 45.70-ish area. Definitely looking real bearish on that one. Well, I guess yeah. I was holding a trade from yesterday, which I mean Friday, which is BWV. That I was looking to hold up around the $9 level. So I'm giving it time to hold up that $9 level. For a retracement back up. I mean, the move down has been insane. And I didn't want to sell out here on Monday morning because it can literally recover tomorrow. Very low float, but giving it some time. I haven't realized anything on it just yet. So yeah, didn't want to do that on this Monday morning volatile market. So this one did get out of there. What, 10 cents there to the 946. What's the SPY doing? SPY making new lows again, breaking down this 4240 level. Donnell says he's long on Veru 768. $768. Well, if it goes for another run, this is an absolutely insane rip without any rest. And I'm guessing your backstop is a 745, hopefully. Because this is the top or a top. You're ready for crazy? Yeah, you might get it. Trying to go for this break here at the 788s. It's been real crazy. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Taking a little bit of time. Is it going to kick those shorts right out? Wow. Did not get up to the eights there. Found a little bit of resistance there at the top of the 793 and about to take a little bit of a dump. Here it comes. I don't think you're gonna get an $8 break here. Well, you may get it later on today, but it's definitely gonna come down here. It's about to go down. I'm surprised that it's holding in these areas so long. Like it's almost like someone's like, you know what, don't drop yet. Not yet, not yet. And then all of a sudden you can get that blessing from heaven. Go and revisit that $7 real quick. I just want to see it fail. That's all. Twitter actually got down there to the 45.74, that 45.70-ish level that I was talking about. But I'm gonna finish. I want to see this thing how bad it's gonna do him. Oh man, wow, held within that range somehow. Somehow, that's not good. It's gonna make both sides nervous, shorts and longs. They're like longs are like, wait a minute, does this thing want to go for another ride? And then the shorts are like, oh wait, why did it hold up? All right, let me look at Twitter real quick. Twitter right down there to that body level. Looking real nasty on the 4 hour. Lot of came up here and touched that downtrend I put up there like a couple days ago and came on down. Veru is insane. Think there are going to be a lot of stop losses right under that 750 level, 745-ish right here. So let me put that support right under this level right here, 745. It's probably going to be a cascade if it starts breaking that 50. It does not need to fail again. I do know that. 788 is what it needs to get through and start the hold. Caught another W on Hoth. Where's DB? That's another hat trick today. On Hoth. Yeah. I don't know where you got in, but that might have been what, a couple of, maybe like 128 up to the 140. So maybe like a 20 cent if you bought in right in this dip somewhere. Wow, AT&T continuing to stay up, but like I said, it's a little bit too small of a range. I definitely keep it on my watch. AT&T. Veru breaking over 8. Wow, wow, wow. Insanity. Insanity. No breaks. It took a 15-minute break right there and was ready to go again. Or is it ready to go again? Let's see. Can it hold over the 8s? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All the way up, probably gonna touch the 850s here. Okay. So nice $4 move from the bottom. Gapped up here to the 5. So a nice $3 move from the pre-market. Top is the 850, 860 basically. Out at 838. Nice trade, Donnell. You definitely were ready for the crazy. You were ready for the crazy. Boy, if this thing pushes over 9, bruh, it's gonna be insane. There's no way. No way, right? No way. No way, right? What are the shorts doing? They're losing, man. Up 100% on the day. Now pulling back right at the 90. But again, let's see how much it moved up from this position. 760 up to the 9. And now find a little bit more resistance here. So 775 is a support level. And then we have a high of day resistance at basically the $9, the $9 area. T 100 million shares traded on this thing. The SPY, did you come back up or something? Had a little bit of a bounce back up there on the SPY. Nothing serious. Hoth going on back down. Had a previous level here at the 130. Probably going to break that down very quickly. That's only 10 cents away from that previous high that they made. Twitter getting ready to go ahead and break down as well. Right here, plenty of reason to go on down. Already broke the body of this previous candle. The hour chart here looks devastating to it as well. Veru just doesn't want to give up. I'm pretty sure when it does dump, it's going to be a big dump. Because I'm pretty sure they got their stop losses set and they're setting and they're moving them up and they're moving them up. But I don't know exactly where all of them are going to get hit. Because it continues to try to get to this $9 now. This thing is about to break 9. Yep, broke a 9 just a little bit. So new high of day again. Coming back off of that high of day at the 913. Resistance 913. This thing isn't right, man. Not right at all. So it dropped 20 cents from the 9. Can it make that 20 cents back up? Pushing back up there. Will a 9 become resistance? It will not. Throw a little wick through the 9. Can it get that? Wow. Okay. Yep. This is one of those that you it's like, what is this thing gonna do? It's ready to go to $10. So another new high of day. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And Dallas said the SPY looks like it's hit a low of day. It's got this low of what, the 440? That's insanity. Veru is insane. Right? Right, Jimmy? But you know what? At this point, now this, after all this breaking out, let's see. It did one breakout here, one from the 628 up to the 750. Settled down a little bit. Another one after a very short rest period. So I'm pretty sure this is the this is the last one of the day. But if it goes again, it's some kind of manipulation. It's got to be. If it goes again, like it's that just isn't natural. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. Yeah, guys, make sure you hit that like button. Appreciate that, Lauren. I always forget. Hit that like button if you enjoy the content. But man, that's just not right. Because the news, well, I guess the news was pretty good. Um, but man, was not expecting that. At least we're still seeing 100% rippers. Donnell, you said 52-week high is 1118. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it'll get up there, but yeah, it does look like that's about the spot. That's crazy, man. This thing wants to go to 950. But I am gonna keep my eye on Hoff though. On a dip over the next couple of days. 850. Hoff is coming on down, going back towards that dollar. We can see a nice little trend there. Setting up on the hour. Already got it on the 15. So yeah. Questionable movements. All right, Veru has another high of day, 959. I wonder, is this thing on a flat top or is it going to start spiking? Let's see. High of day here on the 5-minute. Or is it going to flat top straight across? $50. Wait a minute, let me read some of these comments. Looking for a pullback like the rest of you, I assume. SB, appreciate that. Daniel B said for $50 I will hit the like button. Okay, you need $50. I got you, Daniel B. One Life says, did you add to your swing? Back holders may be getting out at 9. Dallas says HH is down a month of rent and ain't even tripping. He won't even look at. Trust me, that ain't a month of rent. No, no, it's way more than that. Yeah, it's definitely down, but I I'm looking to have a line in the sand under the 8. If it cracks 8, I gotta get out. I gots to get out. It's not coming back up. And that's actually where I end up putting that stop in. Because this thing just kind of dove. Came down here in this range. Had a nice little come down to the 860s once again. But it's just following this downtrend, which I don't like. I wanted to see it kind of start uptrending at least some. I mean, I'm in at the very bottom, but it's like, come on, man, give me some kind of upward movement. But if it breaks the 799, I'll be out. Yeah, sell. Yep. So that is the line in the sand as of now. Veru continuing to do his thing. Hoth coming back up. SPY had that flat top. Looks like it wants to go a little bit lower. Has a bottom here of the 441.90. And now we're back up to the 960s on yeah. This thing is, come on now. 1, 2, 3. What are the shorts doing? What are they doing, man? It's gonna break 10. Definitely. There's no way it's gonna get this close and not break 10. No way. There's 10. Well, it was up there for a split second. There it goes. Oh, well, couldn't hold it. Gave it up very quickly. So 10 becoming that new high there of 1009. I tell you what, man. Daniel B, you're in Veru? Daniel B's trading Veru? What? I thought it would be on your untouchable list. See a nice little pull back. Daniel B said, not my cup of tea. This thing's going up to 11. This is insanity. Like this is some kind of short squeeze from down under. Let me see what that short squeeze Veru. What kind of short interest was on this? Percent short float, short interest, current share short, 3,200,000 or 250,000 short interest. And the short interest decreased in the last, what, 20 minutes? Of course it did, didn't it? Nobody wants to short it anymore. Not a fun game to be played right there. Hoth getting up to the 140s. Finding a little bit of resistance right there at the right at the 140 area. Dallas said he didn't trade Veru. I feel numb to trades that are outside of my scope. Daniel B said I let smarter traders make the money on it. And then Daniel B said I oh man. Yeah, Veru definitely a nice little run up. Into a halt. Veru getting halted. Let's go look at the news here. I'm surprised it's getting so hot off of COVID-19. Another COVID-19 drug. Like that is some major heat. Let me see. Somebody was tweeting about it. Somebody tweeted, Adam Fierstein tweets, Veru is a run by Mitch Steiner. I guess he has a trading group or something like that, Mitch Steiner, and he said tread very carefully with Veru. But that was earlier this morning, and we see it actually getting pumped to through the moon there on Veru. So we'll see where it ends up opening up. Steiner brothers are in the stock market. Who'd have known? SB said, good job to whoever got in at $5, right? If this is a chat room push, we'll have to see what happens once it opens up. Let me see what time it's supposed to be opening up here. Oh. 11 halted at 11:15:31, so should be opening up at 11:20:31. It's gonna be nasty on that open though. Twitter did come back up to the 46, testing around this bottom. 45.50, there's a 50-cent little move right there. But the volume has all been concentrated on Veru right now. Auth coming back down as well. So I'm wondering, are the shorts coming over to Veru? Have they been watching it? I'm pretty sure they have been watching it. And I don't know if it's easy to borrow, if it's even shortable. Pretty sure it is. Let me see. It's definitely shortable and optionable. So I'm guessing it's about to catch some puts. Somebody's about to catch some puts up here. We have about 31 seconds coming to the open. All right, about to get that open here. If it is a 5-minute, should be opening up here. There's the open. Getting a quick push out. Very quick pop out. Wow, still ready to go. About to get up to $12 here. Well, got close. 1203 is the new high of day, and I think it's done. Now if this thing continues to go, his group must be insane. So let's draw this resistance. 150, almost 150 million shares traded on it. Heavily traded. I think the float was like 23 million or something. $60 million in the float. So let's say 60 million. Actually, let's just say 150 million divided by 60 million. So it's gone through its float about 2.5 times. All right, well, yeah. So we watched Veru go absolutely insane today. I have about 7 minutes left on the stream, and I got to get going and get some work done. I'm gonna continue holding my BWV until if it breaks 7 or if it breaks 7.99, I'm out. But I will see. Continue to watch into the afternoon to see if any kind of other news pops out that isn't getting pumped by a chat room, because that's a crazy push, and I'm pretty sure that whole chat room got in back back here at $4, and they've already taken profit, probably. So yeah, that's just insanity right there. Brett Favre is in Veru too. How do you know that? Let's go look. What Oh, why? Because he throws long shots? Let me see. I'm pretty sure that might have been just a joke. All right, Dallas. Yeah, I'm about to ease on out this thing. Ease on out. Let me go ahead and get ready to. But I did want to give y'all a little bit of the stream the day before, because I know I got work. I got a whole pile of work. So definitely going to make some money today. What do I need to go to? Here we go. All right. So appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow morning with some more market analysis type video content. Don't forget to check out frameworkfortune.com. We do have a Discord in which we drop all kind of news. I really thought Twitter was gonna get a worse reaction to Elon refusing to join their board. Maybe their reaction hasn't shown itself on the charts yet, but because it only moved down 47 down to 46, so maybe $1 moved down with him refusing. It definitely moved up way more than that with him saying he was going to get on there. But yeah, if you're going to continue trading, be careful. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.